you're going to just come to your mat, and we're going to begin today's session by imagining that you've got water on your legs and you're trying to brush the water off. So you really can be really firm with your pressure and flick off any imaginary water. Lindsay, hello from Penryn, cool. So flicking everything off, make sure you get the backs as well, backs of the thighs, lower back, flick everything off, the arms. You can do your chest and your head, then give everything a really big shake. And have a little hop up and down, shake it all off. And welcome to yoga. Today's going to be quite a playful and active flow. So let's get started at the back of the mat. You want your feet about hips distance apart. I'll stand facing you. And first we're simply going to inhale the arms all the way up. Take the gaze up. Exhale, arms by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, arms to the side. And again, inhale, reach all the way up, look up. Exhale, arms by the side. This time we'll take a little jump. So as you inhale, come as wide as your mat, arms up, look up. Exhale, feet together, arms by the side. Inhale, up, look up. Exhale, feet together, arms by the sides. Inhale, reach, open the feet. Exhale, hop together. Let's do this 3 more times. 2 and 1. And now bring the hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Notice the beat of your heart. And welcome yourself to the mat this morning. Then from where you are, once again, inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, bend the knees to fold forward. Drop your head, let the arms drop. Then take your hands to the floor and start to walk all the way forwards. Shoulders above wrists for plank. Knees to the ground, knees beneath hips. From here, pick up your hands and pad them out. So you're padding them out to the side, a bit like a cat. You know when cats do that thing to you. And you can go all the way potentially to face the fingertips inwards. That might not be available for some people, but simply circle the hands around, pressing into the floor. And then take the backs of the hands to the floor. So you're pressing down through the heels of the hands as well as the rest of the hands, and you're spreading the fingers wide. You can press down through the little finger and the thumbs so your hand looks like this on the floor. And then start to feel for a bit of traction between the hands, like you're pressing the hands down and pulling them away from each other. Great. Sit back into kneeling, clasp the hands together and take some circles. And then shake the hands out. Give them a good old shake and we'll come back to all fours. And then come back to your full plank and walk back to your forward fold. Knees are bent, head hangs heavy. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Hands to the floor. Walk all the way into a plank. Option to lower the knees or to keep the knees lifted. Then walk all the way back again. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward and walk the hands to the top, shoulders over wrists, plank pose. Hug lower belly up towards the back. Use that core engagement to help you to walk the hands back. Drop the head, bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms into prayer position at heart center. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now we're going to walk to the top of the mat by stepping the right foot forward, come to the toes and make little circles. Left foot forward, come to the toes, heel is lifted, make little circles. And again, right toes forward, heel lifted, little circles. And finally, the left toes. Once you get to the top, you can take a little bend in the knees so you're bouncy and light. You can swing the arms by the sides, forwards and back. And what we'll do here is we'll inhale to lift the arms and then we'll take a big sigh out the mouth to drop forward. So, inhale, lift up and exhale, swing the arms back, bent knees. Build a little bit of momentum by bouncing with your legs and swinging your arms forwards and back. Use the inhale to lift up and the big sigh out to swing down. 2 more times. Great, and then we'll come up again and give everything a shake off. Feet are hips distance apart. You're at the top of your mat now. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need, drop the head. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, step back to plank pose, shoulders above the wrists. Inhale, push the floor. Exhale, knees drop, chest drops. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulders down the back, look at the floor. Exhale, forehead touches the mat. Inhale, push to plank. Exhale, take it back to downward facing dog. You can make a lot of movement here. Maybe bending one leg and then the other. And another option, if you don't want to put so much pressure on the shoulders, is you can come to all fours and move through cat-cow, inhaling and exhaling. So your choice, either downward facing dog or cat-cows, whichever you prefer today. For those in downward dog, take a big step forwards. For those on all fours, you can also take a step forwards. It'll just look a bit different. Everyone fold down. Inhale, flat back, look at the floor. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lean back with the bum, forward with the chest, drop the head. Inhale, flat back, lift the chest. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale here in plank. Exhale, knees drop, chest drops. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the head. Tuck the toes. Inhale, push to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or another option, all fours for cat-cow. Your choice. If you're in down dog, feel for the hips reaching up and back. Hug in through the lower belly, the lower ribs. And start to feel the heels reach down to the floor. Wonderful, we've had lots of other people join us as well. Nice to have you all here. So come back to your breath, take a full inhale and a long exhale. Then wherever you are, take a big step to the top of the mat. Bend your knees so you can really drop the body over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, long legs, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a moment here. You can press your thumbs to your chest and feel the beat of your heart. Notice specifically the calming effects of your breath. And we're coming into chair pose now. So Utkatasana. Some of you might be already practicing chair pose with the feet together, so go for that if that's what you're already practicing. Otherwise, I'm going to guide a variation with the feet hip distance apart. So your feet are as wide as your hips, and you start to sit down and back through the bum as though you're going to sit into a chair. And you want to be able to see your big toes here. You can either reach your hands forward as you lean back and down through the hips, or reach your arms up, whatever feels better for your shoulders. You'll start to feel this firing up in the thighs now. So keep your breath steady, keep focused on the breath. And any sensations of intensity you can feel in the body, reassure yourself with the breath that it will pass, that we will come out of this posture at some point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Inhale, reach the arms up, stretch. Exhale, push back with the bum, fold with the upper body. Inhale, flat back position, long legs. Exhale, forward fold. This time step all the way back to downward facing dog. From here, bring your right foot forward. So you're going to either bring it all the way between your legs, or you might make it to about here, in which case you'll want to help it forwards. We're coming into a lunge with the back knee lifted, but if your legs are feeling quite tired today, another option is to have the back knee lowered. So just choose which option is right for you. You want to feel for a sense of the back hip, so the left hip rolling forward. You should be able to see me how that's rolling forward, and the right hip is coming back. So you're like plugging your right thigh bone up and back into the hip socket. Arms lift up. Then reach the arms by the side like wings. And imagine you're a bird here. So you can inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, flap them down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, flap down. And as you imagine that you're a bird and that you're flying, we're going to take that forward into warrior 3. So we'll be balancing on the front leg. Now you might want to hold on to something here. As you can see, I'm holding on to this desk thing, and that's really helping with my balance, and I can use the other arm to be free and to flap. Or you might take the hands to the floor. You can have bent knees if it's easier. You might look more like this. You might be wobbling about like that. Anything's good. Invite a sense of play into this. We're not trying to make it perfect. Okay, from there, left knee comes forward ahead of the body. You can put your hands on your hips. And then reach the arms forward ahead of you, like you're holding a beach ball between the palms. Left arm reaches back. You might want to hold onto the knee here. So we're twisting over to the left. If it is available for you, you can take hold of the outer edge of the front foot and straighten that leg, or you can keep the knee bent. And then inhale forwards. And you're going to try and do this as slowly as possible, like you're in slow motion, transitioning through warrior 3. Take an inhale here, exhale, lower the back leg, Inhale, arms up for lunge. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Okie dokie. This time the left foot comes forward. Again, either straight between the hands or anywhere else and helping it forward. Start to rise up with the arms. This time you're paying particular attention to plugging up and back through the left side as the right hip rolls forwards. Feel for a gentle squeeze in between the inner thighs and a lift up through the whole central line. Arms by the side of the body. Imagine you are a bird flying in the wind. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, float down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, float down. Now pour your weight into the standing leg at the front and start to find some form of balance here. Any variation. You can wobble as much as you wobble, or you might find complete focus and complete stillness. All is good. Bring your focus to your core here. So notice that sense of hugging in and up through the belly button, and use that core engagement to bend into the standing leg and reach the back leg forward. Straighten up through your standing leg. Your right knee is now forward. Reach the arms to face ahead of you. Palms face towards each other. Right hand reaches back. Spread your fingers. Take the gaze to the right. Either arms open or left hand to outside of right knee, or left hand to outside of right foot, straightening up through the right leg, whichever option is for you. Inhale deeply, long exhale. Inhale back to center. Start to very slowly, slowly, slowly tilt forward with the chest, back with the leg. Inhale here in Warrior 3. Exhale, lower the foot to a lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step forward and give everything a shake again. Take the hands to the hips. Circle the hips round in one direction. Knees quite bent. And the other direction. Now might be a good time for some water. Then come all the way to the backs of your mat again. Feet about as wide as the mat, toes pointing out. Come down into your malasana, your squat pose. You might have your heels lifted, you might have your feet on the floor. And again, we're not trying to make anything perfect about these next postures. This is all about experimentation and play, curiosity. So reach your hands forward, try and tuck your knees to the upper arms and near the armpits. Spread your 10 fingers and take a little hop forwards. So we're just taking tiny hops. You've got like a split second of air time before the feet drop back to the mat. Like a frog. Then come to all fours and walk all the way backwards. Back to your squat. Take little froggy hops up the mat. Back to all fours and walk backwards. Well, not walk, crawl. Okay, this time you're either gonna stay in your squat position. If squat's really uncomfortable, you can sit the bum on the floor and take the legs out like this. Or if you'd like to play with some balance, we're going to try crow posture, which involves pressing the hands to the floor, spreading all the fingers, squeeze down through the fingertips and push down through the hands. Lift the heels off the floor. Knees are tucked up towards the armpit. Keep the gaze forward. If you look down, you're more likely to topple. So keep looking forward and pour the weight from the knees into the body. You might find that you can lift one foot off the floor and then alternate to the other foot. You might find that you can lift both feet off the floor. So experiment. And then when you're ready, come to your child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, bum to the heels. Arms stretch forward, rest your forehead to the mat, to a cushion, to stacked fists, whichever is good. And feel everything start to settle. Feel the pace slow down. Feel the breath ripple in and out of the body. Roll up from your child's pose. And then you have a choice here. You can either stay kneeling where you are with one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. This option is if you are ready to keep the pace slow. Option 2 is one last bit of activity before we come to Shavasana. So option 1 is staying with the breath. Option 2 is coming to downward facing dog. Step in the right foot about 1-2 feet prints forward, so it's just ahead of the left foot. Spreading the fingers, shifting the shoulders over the wrists, and taking little kicks. So little kicks into a kind of half handstand. And once you've had a go at one side, you can switch so the left foot comes forward, the right foot back. Press down through the hands, bring the shoulders over the wrists. You'll notice a big difference between the sides probably. Taking little handstand kicks, embracing your inner child. Whew. Great. And then when you're all ready, we'll all come to kneeling. We'll all bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Close the eyes. Feel the way the breath moves between the heart space and the belly space. And when you're ready, slowly make your way down to your backs for Shavasana, the most important yoga posture. So take some few last movements here on your backs. You can roll the hands out, roll the feet out, roll the head from left to right. Then when you're ready, close the eyes. And imagine you're taking the role of the observer here. So you watch your breath enter the nostrils. you watch your breath exit the nostrils. You can start to deliberately relax the mouth, maybe by taking a yawn or moving the mouth around a little bit. Let the tongue relax in the mouth. Relax your lips. Relax all the muscles in your face. Notice where the back of your head touches the floor. Let the weight of your head go. Relax your right shoulder, relax your right arm, relax right hand. Relax all the way down the right side of the body, relax right leg, relax the right foot. Relax the left shoulder, relax all the way down the left arm, relax the left hand. Relax down the left side of the body, relax the left leg, relax the left foot. Breathe in to feel a sense of lightness. Breathe out to feel a sense of sinking down to the mat. Inhale, lightness. Exhale, relax more. Gently start to deepen your breath. Small movements to the body, wiggling the fingers, moving the toes. And when you're ready, hug the knees to the chest, take a rock from side to side. Roll all the way over to one side, take a moment here on your side. And have a little think about how you were feeling when you arrived to this yoga practice. And if anything has potentially shifted or moved since that moment. When you're ready, come up to a seated position. Close the eyes. Palms together, Anjali Mudra, heart center. And if you did manage to find a sense of peace, a sense of calm, it could be nice here to imagine sharing this calm, this peace with the rest of the world. So you can picture a sense of lightness, of calm, spreading out from your heart to the whole world. Opening the eyes, inhaling to open the arms, and exhaling to bring the backs of the hands to the knees so the palms face up as a gesture of openness. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll just have a little check of the comments, see who arrived. Lindsay saying she loves sessions. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Laura joining from Fenham. Great community. Yes, community is absolutely key, isn't it? And Mathilde, je ne comprends pas tous les mots, mais je me sens bien. She feels good, even if she doesn't understand all the words. Parfait. Merci, Mathilde. And Olivia from Brazil. We've got people from all over the world today. This is amazing. I love that. Thank you so much. And thanks for giving me a reason to get dressed in the morning. This is great. I appreciate you all a lot. So lots of love for you heading out into your day. And I'll be back here on Monday at 12:30. See you then.